it seems to me, again, this may be just a knee-jerk reaction over the last 5 games, having heard him wired for sound, and I know you and Reggie talked about it on the Turner broadcast about what we heard on a microphone that ESPN and ABC's microphones picked up from Draymond Green talking to Jordan Bell, that Green's maturity has caught up with his ever-burgeoning game. What do you think, Chris?
No, this is who he is. This is who he's always been. We just got to hear it. This is who he was 5 years ago. I've known Draymond since high school. I've admired his game, his heart. I'm very close with Coach Izzo. We talk about Draymond a lot. No, this is who he is. We just had some great guys on the mic, and they caught a glimpse and allowed the world to see a glimpse of who he is. But that's who he's been the whole time and consistent. If he wasn't that way, his teammates wouldn't like playing with him. And so his teammates wouldn't like playing with him, and they love playing with them because this is what we see. And so a lot of times in sports, whatever the narrative is from the major media, a lot of us in the locker room laugh because we know what those guys are. And a lot of times those guys don't want to share the sensitivity or how encouraging and things like that they are, because it's really no one else's business but them and the guys on the team. So if it wasn't for a dunk missed and a play like that, we would not have got to see the compassion and the will of Draymond. So, but that happens a lot, and no, it's not more maturity. It's just who he is. So if he cusses out Durant in a couple weeks, it's not a relapse. It's just part of who he is.
Well, then I guess maybe I chose the wrong example then to ask the question. He says that he realized over the last couple weeks that he's doing more crying than playing basketball, and decided he even said that he changed something, or at least an approach, Chris.
Over the last couple of weeks, because he was crying more than normal, but he'll get back to crying. He cried a lot last night, and he'll get back to it. But no, it's not graduation. It's not,
okay.
He went to counseling. He knows himself, and he knows that sometimes it's better for him to be a jerk, and then he knows that sometimes I better come back and balance that for guys on my team. So he totally understands.
For more of The Rich Eisen Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV for free on BR Live, or download the Rich Eisen Show app.